time to return to Skyrim. But first, introductions. My name is Vryll, but you may call me simply Vryll. I'm a high elf, but I grew up in the province of Cyrodiil, the Imperial province. Please, Maik. And, well, greetings. My name is Vryll Lethan. And one can probably consider me to be the worst Dragonborn ever. Well, that's my opinion. Because, I mean, what could be worse than a Dragonborn who failed to save not one, but 2 worlds? Mind you, it was not because of something we actually did. It was because someone felt they needed to be proactive on behalf of Alduin, or whatever, and used an Elder Scroll of all things, to try and remove me from existence. Well, joke's on them. Turns out someone else wants to keep us alive, or at least in whatever state this is, so we can continue trying to be Dragonborn. And who am I to refuse such generous support? Anyway, yes, so we are here. We found ourselves once again taken from the world, from the Mundus, the Skyrim that we were some time ago. We found ourselves here, the place called the Realm of Lorcan, a place of birthing, of renewal, rebirth. And that's all that our friend there, Maik, said. And, well, he's called Maik the Liar, so there's a good chance that everything that he's told us is all just a lie, but you know what, I'll assume that everything he said is true. So, yes, so we are at the cusp, ready to begin a new life in Skyrim, a new Skyrim. But before we go, well, as you can see, we are in a very sorry state, dressed in pretty much just rags. And, well, our friend Maik suggested that we look around this place, this Realm of Lorcan, and to take things that we can use, what we will need, so we can enter the new Skyrim prepared. Most things here are apparently free, or, well, no one is going to stop us from taking them, unless they're actually being worn or used by someone else. Because I don't think that there are any guards here. Now, most things are free, but there are some things that will require a price. Get to that later. So, starters, let's grab everything that's not tied down. Well, not really, but I don't plan on ransacking everything, just what I can carry, because we don't have a summoned bottomless chest. What we do need, basically, is lots of food and items that we can use. But I'm not greedy. Maybe we should take that. But 5%, come on. Though we can always disenchant it. Yeah, why not? I'll take a lot of things, but I won't take everything. There are still people here. So, there are many weird things here, but they are all apparently part of rebirthing you. Now, this is actually quite useful, but we're not taking it, we're not going. To use just any summon or conjure. I have decided that I will concentrate on reanimation
Maik
spells.
wishes you well.
Thank you, Maik. Reanimation, because I do feel that... Why have I never noticed this? Anyway, that I think thralls are the most powerful minions. So I won't waste my efforts on other types of minions. Though I guess, apparently since there are no more Dwemer summons here in this world, I can use Atronax again. I'll only use them for, well, for in extremis when I have no option. Because of course, if you're going to use reanimated thralls, you're going to need bodies, corpses, if you will, to reanimate, and they're not always available. Alright, we'll take these. Now, don't worry about leaving nothing for the rest of the people here. I've been told that the food, the drink, everything here replenishes every day. So it's not like I'm going to leave people here to starve. I'm doing fine, Sarah. You don't need to bother with me. Alright, let's get the shrine. Shrine of Mara. So apparently, the divines, I assume that the divines saved us. Either one or more of them, or maybe all of them. And now they expect me to actually, well, be more religious. We can only actually follow one, so we'll have to choose. Divine Mara, Divine Mother of Agriculture, Fertility, and Compassion, and Mother Cat to the Khajiit. You know, I never knew that. I devoted most of my brain to magic, the study of spells. I never had room for religion. For the follower, pray to remove diseases and poisons. That's actually what are tenets. These are what we need to do to become a follower. Be married. Well, good luck on that ever happening. Own one or more houses. Be generous to beggars and children. Receive the blessing of lovers' comfort. Never openly break the laws of Skyrim. You know, most of these are fine. I would never break the law willingly unless it's part of a goal. I'd love to own a house. I've owned a house, I think, at one point. Be generous to beggars and children, that's fine. Receive the blessings of lovers' comfort, which will probably be tied to being married. Not sure if being a Dragonborn, an adventurer, and a wandering mercenary has any room for that. Shrine of Talos. Hello, Talos. God hero of mankind. Tiber Septim founded the empire and ascended to godhood after his death. For the follower, improved attacks and shouts against elves. Oh, well, that's perfect for me. Just leave that. Shrine of Julianos. The god of wisdom and logic. Rules over the realms of knowledge, law, justice, and magic. For the follower, spells cost less magicka. How much less? For the tenets, master the skills of the mage. Strive to raise your magicka Never openly break the laws of Skyrim. You know what? That is a possibility. Shrine of Akatosh. Akatosh, the dragon god of time, and the big statue in the middle of Cyrodiil, the imperial capital. As father of dragons, he represents beginning and end, and he should be more, well, more mindful of what he teaches his children. The follower improved attacks and spells against dragons. That is weird. You're the father of dragons, and you want people to hurt your children more. Tenets, fulfill your destiny by saving Tamriel. Raise your character level. Absorb dragon souls, never open. Yeah, alright, a possibility. That's definitely a possibility. Zenithar. We are learning. I don't know any of this. Zenithar is the god of work and commerce, worshipped by traders, nobility, and craftsmen. Oh, just my flavor. At one point, the follower improved crafting skills and learn them faster. Alright. Tenants, invest in stores and merchants, seek out skill trading, make weapons and armor, never open it. That is alright, that is a possibility as well. Shrine of Arche. Once a mortal shopkeeper. Really? The Lord of Life and God of Funerals was granted divinity by Mara. Alright. Regenerate health when weakened. Can perform Arche's rites on the dead. Slay the undead and their summoners. Perform Arche's rites. Never openly break the laws of Skyrim. Never summon the undead or become one. You know, becoming one, probably not really something that you can decide on. I think that would be forced on you. But since we will be using reanimation spells, sorry, okay? You will be needing a much more pious follower. Shrine of Bella, goddess of beauty and love. She inspires mortals to create art and engage in passionate love. Follower, improve skills while affected by lover's comfort. Tenets, persuade others, receive the blessing of lover's comfort. Find a new sibyl for my temple. Pray only in the pray only in the nude. Never openly break. You know what? I should tell Sophia when I meet her again to become a Vryll worshipper. Stenda, alright, yeah. Do I need to even look at this? Stenda is the god of mercy and justice and patron of holy knights and the Imperial Legion. For followers, Stenda will reduce damage from Daedra and undead, but not from the very plentiful common bandit. Tenets, clear dungeons of evil, slay Daedra and the undead, complete side quests, never openly break the laws of Skyrim, never practice the foul summoning arts. Never in a million years. What the hell? What the hell?
This one needs something.
No, it's fine, Sisha. It's fine. Sorry. Divine Kinnereth. Kinnereth is the goddess of the wind and sky, patron of travelers and the first spirit of creation. Oh. For the follower, move faster in combat. Tenants, explore new locations, strive to raise your stamina, receive the voice of the sky. Pray only outdoors, never openly break the walls of Skyrim. Alright, another possibility. Moving faster in combat is not bad. Alright, move faster in combat. I think able to improve items better. Increase your... Oh, there it is. Increase your magic by 25 points. Time between chapters reduced. Restorations by 25 dread skills fast. Improve better, increase your health. Oh, that's the shrine. That's the shrine. But improve crafting just let them faster. Maybe at a certain point that will be useful. Yes, we'll take Julianos. Pray once a day to strengthen your bond with this deity. Alright, let's do an initial. I've never been religious, but believe me that I have found a bit of faith. Might not always show it, but I do mean it. Thank you. Alright. Hello.
Need something?
Anything here? I'd love to take all these books, but I'm sure I'll find them in the world. Fury. I think we already have that. And by the way, alright. Yes, we have Fury for some reason. Alright. Where else? So we have a ton of food. We have a bit of coin. Could have more. Those notes are just from our mysterious patron. Doesn't really bother much with everyone here. Yes, I am probably not doing things as intended. I think it was intended that people choose a definite profession or calling and stick to that. But we are basically taking everything, and it is fine. The Steed Stone. We can also get a blessing. Those under the side of the steed can carry more and do not suffer a movement penalty from armor. Yes, we like that because we are a loot goblin. What is this? Cyrodiil border. You know, I was thinking of re-entering this new Skyrim through Riverwood. Maybe going to the border might be interesting. What is this? Those under the side of the Lord are more resistant to both magicka and physical damage. Interesting. Maybe we should get that. How strong is that? The Lord. Increases armor. Increases ooh, that is not bad at all. Alright, we're taking that. Sorry. We'll just have to craft some bandoliers and pouches. Alright. I think we've ransacked the place enough. At least the outdoors. Hello. You're the self-confessed horse thief. Well, stay good. Yeah, we'll never get into archery. Ever. Though, I do admit, I did like having Mr. Crossbow to use. Alright, if there's nothing else here. Alright. Let's get some clothes or, well, armor. The mage stone. Mage stone. Magic. Alright. Secunda Hall. Very nice.
What
Alright.
now?
Yes, I've been studying this entire realm, and I know where to go, what I want, and what I will do. Thank you for all that. Thank you for all that. So, yes, we're going into this world. Prepared. Certainly an improvement over coming
One of
in
these days we need to head back
basically naked
to the Get that good rift in.
and drowning and freezing in the sea of ghosts. Alright. There we go. Yeah. You can actually... You know what? Damn, we could have made a bandolier. Of course, we had to use up all the leather. Is there more leather here? Wait, I think there is.
What are you looking at?
Not enough, though, I think. I might as well.
Yes.
Yeah, we'll just have to, like, decimate the wolf population. Alright, what's this? No, alright, armor. Studded, alright, apprentice hood. We'll use that. But now, look at us. Bandit iron shield, silver sword. Yes, we can be armed like those bastard silver hand. We're going to join the companions again. I like the companions. Alright, we could take this. That 75% regeneration. That is amazing. But of course, it's 0 protection, so... We have everything here. Huh. In any case, yes, we have, you know what we want here. Dwarven armor of health. Well, now isn't this nostalgic? Back in the day, we weren't even a spell sword or battle mage. We were still just a rank and file wizard, a mage, and we already wore something like this. Dwemer. Unfortunately, no gloves or boots. But we have options. There we go. Orcish gauntlets, orcish boots. There we go. Look at us. I like this. Ah. All right. I probably not shouldn't leave our clothes. All right. Weapons. A buckler? No, we need a full-size shield. Scimitar. Yeah, one of those curved swords. Dwarven buckler. What's this? Great Rider's Blade. You know, I might take this opportunity to start being a user of two-handed weapons. Large wooden shield. Elven Warhammer. Ah, look at that. Could cave in some fools with that. Blade, sword. It's not a Kaviri blade, not actually. It just looks like it. This, I'm surprised that there's a Daedric mace here. And I never really into maces before. They're the heaviest and slowest of the one-handed weapons. Of course, they hit like a carriage dropped on your head, but still. I'm actually wanting to try an axe this time. At least for one-handed weapons. But as I said, I wanted to go into two-handed weapons. Maybe we'll use two-handed swords this time around. Like our friend Farkas. Oh, well, our brother. And his other brother, Vilcus. Well, why not? Let's take that. It's for a change. There we go. And let's take that. Probably the best shield here. Alright. Look at us. I like the large shield. Alright, and we can... Alright, Alright, there we go. That looks pretty awesome. I could also take steel plate if we didn't want... How would steel plate look? Instead of the orc look. Orc armor.
One of these days we need to head back to the rift. Get some of that good riften mead.
I just like the color of the... That just looks so much cooler. Alright, yes. Let's get it back. No, I should actually...
Put that down.
Sorry. I should actually make it a point to get armor for Sophia, because that woman... I'll probably find stuff in Skyrim itself, but yes, it's just heavy. Alright, Akatosh. Best amulet for us. 25%. Alright, what else is here? Let's get probably a two-handed weapon. We take the Warhammer. We're going to go two-handed weapon. Why not a Warhammer? How does it look, at least? We're going full elven weaponry right now. Probably won't last. How does it look? Whoa, look at that. And we can block, of course, with... Whoa. Do we want this? Or should we just take a good sword like this? Ooh, Nord here, great sword. You know what? Yeah. Warhammer's just so large. Well, heavy more. There we go. So we can have a bit of a variety with weapons. Ooh, look at that.
One of these days we need to head back to the rift. Get some of that good riften mead.
Yep, we're staying with that.
Yes.
Alright, now for other stuff. Now this place I actually discovered last in my explorations. Alright, we can have Hal back, or Bob. Why not? You know, I like Bob and Hal. Orcs take captivate, panic. What is panic? Not necessarily use it. Leaving targets in a small area free from combat. No, I don't want my enemies to flee. Alright, illusion, conjuration. You'd think I'd take them all, but I don't want to. Clan fear, familiar, flame attack. Yes, for enemies that are ranged or far away, I will need that. But this is our bread and butter, the animate corpse. Do you want a bound weapon? Yeah, the basic bound sword probably be useful. Just for emergencies. Alright, restoration. Might as well. Past healing. Healing hands. Alright. Alteration. Until we get ourselves a lantern. We'll need that. And destruction, of course. Our favorite. Lightning bolt. I think we're fine. That's it. What is that? How to sit, sleep, and meditate. Oh. Oh, that's interesting. Alright. Let's set things up. Alright. I think we're ready. Anything else here? Potion of use stamina.
What can I do for you?
Nothing at this point, Lady Shabby. I'll be
What can I
seeing
do
you.
for you?
Thank you for your help.
Need something?
Alright. Secunda Hall. Do I have a puzzle cube? Why would we want this though? Is this... Wait. Is this the... No, that's not the fortress. I'm sure of it. We'll have to get that back at a certain point. We will. We will. By the hell... This back. There we go. Anything else? Yes. No enchantments, but I just like having it. Because it looks nice. Alright. Secunda Hall, Secunda Hall, why are this? Alright, and we're done. We're done here. I think. Bye-bye. Farewell. I'll miss you people, actually. Oh, Mr. Crossbow. No, I'm thinking, why not? Alright. Oh, Dormer helmet. Nah. Not really for us.
Need something?
Alright. We're done. Alright. There we go. So, of course, everyone has a profession. And you can set that here, in this place, which I call the Circle of Rebirthing. Yes, I just coined that term. It's not really, no one actually says that. Can I get water from here? Is this water clean? Oh, alright. Is it clean? Because it might not be clean. It's clean, yes. Oh my gosh. Alright. And I am hungry as hell. Ransacking an entire island, albeit a floating island, really takes stuff out of you. Alright, so yes, we can choose professions here and to take on the abilities that entail them. But to do that, we have to pay a bit of a price. A currency, if you will, in crystal shards, of which we have 2. And one profession costs 2 shards. You can, of course, earn more shards. Why is that? You can earn more shards by taking on curses or disadvantages, flaws in character, which is annoying, but if it gives us better abilities, I'll gladly pay it. Alright, so first off, oh, it's the same. Silver Greatsword, alright. So, what are the classes? Warrior. Vital hero, conditioned by years of practice and hardened by combat. While wearing 2 pieces of heavy or light armor, health is fortified by 100. That is good. Barbarian. Tactics? Ha! I laugh in the face of tactics. Ha! Take less physical damage. Attacks do more damage. That is actually sounds awesome. But we're not really that kind of person. Witch hunter. Well, you'll get the picture. There are lots of different classes. We have 2, so we can choose one class. But we want more, so we are going to take on some curses. Curse, unlucky. Well, we already are unlucky, so this probably will not be much of a change. Enemies have a 10% higher chance to critically hit you. Well, fine, sure. You now have 3 shards. Scorned. You are 10% weaker to hostile magic. Sure. Desperate Strikes. Power attacks do a bit more damage but cost a lot more stamina. No. That is a bit much. Alright, these are boons. Lisp. What is Lisp? Shouts can only be cast half as frequently. Now, I'm thinking about this. We don't really use shouts that often already. So this might be a minimal of bother. Wow, maybe let's think on that. Mercy. Do 20% less physical damage to play to other people. No. Open palm with an empty right hand. Attacks do more physical damage. No. Alright. Alright, these are Vryll. Alright. We're an elf. We're an Altmer. People already think we're Vryll, so why not? 5 perk shards. Clumsy. Sure. You are 25% more likely to be detected when sneaking. We don't sneak, so it's fine. Commoner. Generous. Sell prices are 10% lower, buy prices 10% higher. Sure. Alright, that's why it's probably good that we never became a merchant. So, we have 7 shards, I think. Let's start buying things. Summoner. Souls are drawn to you like moths to a flame. You can summon 1 extra creature. Yes, please. We tried to get that in our previous life. We were working towards it. We are still far away from it. And then this whole mess happened. And now we have it. Right off the bat. Things are actually looking good. Ha! Alright. So, where do we spend the rest of our perks? Here we go. Battle Mage. The left hands of Jarls and Kings. Powerful forces of magic on the battlefield clad in heavy armor. While wearing at least 2 pieces of heavy armor, gain 50 magicka and absorb hostile spells. Yes, please. Spell sword. Here we go. Whether it be by blade, axe, or hammer, the spell sword weaves melee strikes with powerful spells. Magicka regenerates 50% faster when you have a melee weapon equipped in your right hand. Yes, please. So we have 2 more perk points, that is, to spend. Where do we spend it? Do we get boons? Harvester, mindfulness. When one is aware of their surroundings, one can learn the truth of things. You gain an additional 30% experience. That's actually amazing. Lucky. It's weird to be lucky when you're already unlucky. Well, I already know what we were going to take, but it was nice to look around. Wire. Yes. And there we have it. We are spell sword, battle mage, and warrior all in one. And we are also frail, clumsy, scorned. Yeah, it's fine. We'll deal with these things. Alright, I think we're ready. Time to say goodbye to this place. Can't say that I'm going to miss it terribly. But this is, well, a sanctuary of sorts. Apparently, I can come here. This is a greater power. This is a power. I can use this once a day to teleport here. Why would I want that? Well, from here we can go to any point in to various points in Skyrim.
Maik knows much and tells some. Maik knows many things others do not.
Yes. Thank you for sharing your wisdom with me, Maik. I won't forget it, my friend. Though I am almost certain that it's not really you who gave me those secrets. It was probably one of the Divides or one more powerful being speaking through you. Silent boot camp. Why would we want to do that? Alright, yes, so as I mentioned some time ago, if I was going to go back to Skyrim, I want to go to Riverwood. But you know what? Let's change things up a bit. I started at Riverwood in one of our first lives, or well, our very first life. Our actual original life, I believe. So let's start somewhere else. Let's start in the Sea of Ghosts. No, of course not. Valkyrie's Bird Caravan, no. This is where we want to start this time. The Cyrodiil border. Alright. Farewell, Realm of Lorcan. Thanks for being my sanctuary. But now we have to go. Back to Skyrim. What? I have to choose another... I thought I was following Julianos. Alright, well, let's follow Cyrabane. Follow the elven deity Cyrabane, an Aldmeri ancestor god. Cyrabane, the apprentice's god, was once a mortal archmage. Really? Find more spell tomes and scrolls on those you kill. Tenets. Read books that teach new skills. Study a wide variety of spells. High elves are the most deserving of my favor. Alright, why not? Alright, this is the Cyrodiil border. Ooh, is... You have a new map! Ah, that's awesome. Alright, Helgen is actually not far away. But before we go there, why not explore a bit? I think this probably leads to Cyrodiil. I think, before anything else. That's alright. Alright. There we go. There we go. Shield, lightning, shield, lightning. And we can actually switch to a sword. And then back to lightning. Ah! You have to get used to that. Alright. That must be Helgen. Look at it. Seems to be alright. Maybe in this Skyrim, Helgen wasn't destroyed? Huh. That's a concept. That is interesting. The only time... Ow! Uh-oh. Whoa!
Think you can take me?
I don't think that's Helgen. Alright, how the hell are you so fast? Ow!
So you think you can fight, huh? Let's see what you can do then.
Alright. You did ask. Oh! Alright. Magic, magic. Uh-oh. There are a lot of them again. Alright. Oh, damn it. Alright. Potions. Get our potions up. Lasting potency. There we go. Ah. Don't just ready them, Vryll. Actually use them, you idiot. There we go. Give me your stuff. We'll take... Wait.
Think you're tough. You don't stand a chance against me.
Ow! Damn it. What? Get up. Ah! Damn. Alright. Oh, steel great sword. Wait a minute. Were you the one I was controlling? Whoa, that's a lot of bandits. There we go.
This one's loot is mine. So back off.
Something tells me my warrior fell. Ow! There we go. Yeah, thank you. Come on, take him out. Oh, sorry, I can't have you waking up behind me and murdering me. Well, it seems a warrior took some of them down with him. big magic. There we go. Come on, come on. Uh-oh. Damn it! Ah! There we go. How did I ever go through my previous lives as just a mage? When they are clearly so damn squishy. Give me that. Alright. So we can actually... Oh, this isn't Helgen. It's a damn fort. Alright. Well, we're not a newbie at taking forts. Well, we are, but... Whoa. Ooh. Attack, please. Yes.
Nice armor you got there.
Gonna rip you.
I'm
I'm surprised you've lasted this long.
Thank you. Whoa! Ow! Alright.
This what you want?
Oh. Ooh.
Hurry up and cut at me. I ain't got all day.
Alright, fine. Well, you did ask. Ah. Alright. Yes, these rounds aren't that strong, but still. Oh, sorry. Not my intention. You have a great sword. That's great. Alright. Ow! Ow, that hurt! Alright, alright. Let's do this. Need more stamina. Stamina. Alright. Conjuration will... Yes, need this. So that we can reanimate them quicker. Or for less. Ooh. There we go. Ha! Alright. Ooh, 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 ooh. Come on, come on. Come on. Oh, 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 oh. Ow!
You don't stand a chance against me.
Alright. Right, you might actually be pretty strong. And we can yes, we can reanimate a bit more. Yes, we can. Right, where's that coming from? Ow! Where? There we go. Whoop. Whoop. Ah. Come on, come on. Ow!
Hips speak like you thinks they can take me on.
Ow! Come on. Right, that's not a very wise thing to do. To play tag with a archer. Alright. Do we have any? Oh yeah, there you are. You're still alive. Let's get ourselves another summon. Having two archers on our side. Alright, I'm used to that, to having talkative thralls. But this time around, as I've studied, I have now more control over them off the bat. Hey. Do you want to trade?
Thank you. I'll be sure to put it to good use.
Ah, yes. I love this. This is awesome. I just take those. And that's all I can give you anyway.
Until next time.
Alright. Think we
Might try my hand in the gambling den at Crag's Lane once we're done here. Gotta make some quick septims.
Alright, we've cleared the outer areas of this fort. Time to move indoors, but first let's see what we can find here. There's a forge. I'd love to have this place as a headquarters.
2 3s. What was he thinking?
But it's
Fool
like
never saw me pull that ace out of my boot.
it's too far away from everything. Alright, we defeated someone up here. There you are.
Need to get some rest. Been on watch duty for what feels like forever.
Oops, sorry. Almost landed on your head. Come on. Before anything else, though, let's have a snack. It's getting dark. All right.
Never do another spam.
Let's go, gentlemen.
Stick in jail.
Uh-oh.
Are you looking for a fight? Huh? That can be arranged.
Alright. Oop. Ooh. Is it just me, or
Must be my imagination.
does magic just sound awesome now? Oh. Hey, there are 2 archers.
You're the wrong one. You're dead.
Oh. Oh, poor woman. Alright, oh yes, I'll take that. Thank you.
Must be my imagination.
More of them, I think, upstairs. Alright. You're the one I just killed, yes.
Think I got a stone stuck in my boots now.
Who's saying that?
Ah, need me some schooling from the imported stuff. Just
Someone there?
last time.
Where are you? Who said that? Acoustics in this place are weird. Ah! Ooh, yes, taking that. What do we have on? We had Ring of Minor Health on. It's not the left-hand ring, unfortunately. But still. Uh-oh. Oh, are you a... You're the bandit chief! Uh-oh. Alright, archers.
That's it? That's all you've got? That's all you've got? I'll kill you.
Sorry, but you're too dangerous. Yes, you're too dangerous. Ow! There's an archer over there. Take care of it. Him. Whatever. Whoever. Oh, get it all back. Stamina. You.
Oop. Tell you what. You start running to understand with the back.
Oh. Whoa! Alright.
Is someone there?
Who's that?
What was that?
Whoa!
Hold back!
Do your worst.
Gosh! Damn you!
Honestly, mages, don't run up to sorcerers and mages who are also warriors. Not very wise. Very brave, but not very wise. Right, where's our other
Call me
archer?
a damn bandit, huh? I'm just trying to make a living, like everyone else.
Is our other bandit still up? No, he's not. It's fine. I think we are done here. Take that. Why do you have vampire dust? Are you a vampire? Don't look like a vampire. No, let's have a second No, I never tried doing bandit chiefs, but I know they're a lot more
Might hit
powerful.
that mill next. If it...
No, before anything else. Conjuration, yes. Let's take Ravenous Den. That should allow us to raise more powerful bodies.
To afford that fancy equipment, they must have made a lot of coin.
Wicked Dursum, you're the bandit chief, I'm fairly sure. Oh, by the gods. Alright, you're not. You're dismissed. Let me have your stuff. Damn it! These are the weird things with reanimation spells. Some bodies just don't take. Alright. Anything else? Wait, this is his room. Alright.
Nobody told me that...
More of those weird cards. Alright.
But
Nice.
necromancer in their party. Now half our crew are zombies.
Coming back up.
Need to find new recruits again.
Alright, that's a very ironic thing for you to say. This is a very nice room. The bandit chiefs are living it up. What's wrong with your face? Why do you people do this to your face?
Huh?
Whatever.
Yeah,
I like actually being able to talk to thralls.
If that damn bounty hunter comes back, I'm gonna run him through and let the skeevers finish him off.
Alright. Anyone here? No.
Do this, do that. Who does he think he is?
Damn, this was
My
a...
back got to itch so much. Can't even reach it with this armor on.
This was a large fort. I'm amazed that we were able to take it out, but, well, I guess we do have a bit of
How am I
our
supposed to pay off my bounty if
power
I can't get
from
near the
before.
damn city?
We are not normal at this point in time.
Much.
Alright, lots of food here. Take them while I can.
How was I supposed to know those farmers just lost their homes to a dragon?
That recruit's gonna get himself killed.
Pulling alone without hired muscle.
Green moat. Now that's dangerous stuff. But where in Oblivion does it even come from?
Are we done? Oh wait. Uh-oh. What's this? A locked door. Who or what is behind this?
Thief. Robbing me for all I was worth.
Uh-oh.
I heard something was That's the best you can do!
Good work. Nice. But not sure if I should use that over the Amulet of Akatosh. Anyway, I think this place is almost done. We've defeated 2 leader-like bandits. Oh, come on. Is it this? I see this. Oh no. Ah, well. There we go. Nice! Very nice.
Don't know why anyone would bother to find
Supplies are
honest
running
work
low.
when you could just
Might need to do
loot
some
the
hunting.
dead and sell their gear.
Myth or Menace? I'll leave that later. Alright, Legend of Lover's Lament. I'll take those. Interesting books! Ha! Alright,
If I could figure out the technique distilling skooma,
Almost
I'd be
done.
rich.
Alright.
Might try my hand in the gambling den at Crag's Lane once we're done here. Gotta make some quick septims.
I think I'm
Call me a
fine.
damn bandit, huh? I'm just trying to make a living like everyone
Fine
else.
here, let's go, move on. I think there's still one more area to go.
That spell looks dangerous.
There we go. I think this is a prison.
Did you hear something?
Yes.
Is someone there?
Is someone here?
Whoa.
Gonna die for that.
Oh. Take them out.
Give it your best.
Whoa!
No!
Ow!
That's your best.
Die already.
Sorry. Alright, you're pretty strong. Do we continue your contract or someone else? Danma? What the hell happened here? Bandits! Am I right? Oh, there we go. Nice. Yes, why do you do this to your face? You're... Oh well, whatever. Maybe they're too beautiful.
I think I got a stone stuck in my boots again.
Ooh. You know what? Maybe take this instead. Thank you. And thank you. Sorry. I think you've done enough, my friend. Is that all that is here? Oh, wait. Can't
Gotta
be
jump
anyone.
ship and find a new crew. Our last haul was barely worth a damn thing.
Can't be anyone here. Unless they have really bad... Oh. Bad hearing.
Nobody told me they'd have a necromancer in their party. Now half our crew are zombies. Need to find new recruits again.
Well, I think that's all there is to this place. Oh, alright.
Call me a
Oh,
damn bandit, huh? I'm just trying to make a living like everyone else.
oh, the water supply. Pretty awesome fort, actually. Is there a way out through here?
Good thing I told you.
Where are we? Alright. Come on, come on. Oh, there's a port. Oh, a secret entrance and exit. Oh, it's called gods. Alright, that'll teach me to go swimming in Skyrim, of all places. Alright, where well, I need a fire. There we go, there we go. Alright, I think we've done enough for a day. Should go to sleep. Can you stand guard? I don't think you'll last too much longer. It's fine. I'll just sleep here. By the fire. Alright, that was probably the worst nap I've ever taken. But I think we'll be fine. I'll just... Yeah. Shouldn't do this unless you absolutely have to. Not the best thing to do. You know what? I think you two have earned your rest. May your souls go to your paradise, your afterlife, wherever you need to go. Summon God, whatever. I am not quite that lucky. Alright. Oh, Helgen is just over there. You know what? Yes. We're a lot more powerful at this point in our adventures than we ever were. We can only get a lot more powerful. When I find my companions, my allies, well, nothing can stop us. I'll get stronger again. Reach the heights that I was able to reach last time. Even more so. Yes. I can do it. In this new and honestly more beautiful Skyrim, we can do this. And then, well, I'll break this damn cycle. I'll finally find Alduin and fulfill my destiny and what the hell? Oh! Was he always that large? He was enormous. It seems that we're not the only ones who got an upgrade. Huh.